Battle Through the Heavens, Grand World. Chapter 152 Breakthrough. Gu Clan of the Saint Heaven Realm. Xiao Yu frowned and fell into deep thought. After a while, Xiao Yan looked at him nervously and said slowly, "The Saint Heaven Realm is a very special place, and there are very few records about it. But one thing is certain, the overall strength of that place is definitely not weaker than the star field. There seems to be only one top force in the divine sky realm. It was called the Saint Heaven Gate. As for the Gu clan, I really don't know." Xiao Yan nodded his head silently. It didn't matter whether the Gu clan existed or not. No matter what, the Fighting Key continent had no connection with the Great World. Or, it should be during the era of Desolate Zon. Or perhaps, from an even more ancient era, the people of the major powers in the Fighting Key continent who came from the Great World. Advancing to the Fighting Monarch was no longer for the families of the Great World, but for the prosperity of the families in Fighting Key continent. Father said that he will bring you to the Xiao clan in 3 days. You should have a good rest for these 3 days. Actually, it's not a bad place to be here. Intervening in the internal conflicts of the family is really annoying. Xiao Yu looked at the lush ancient trees outside the main hall and spoke in a leisurely tone. Nodding his head in agreement, Xiao Yan also looked outside the hall. A gentle breeze was blowing and rustling the ancient trees. After bringing Xiao Yan to a bedroom in the back hall, Xiao Yu said his goodbyes in a hurry. Although he had failed in refining the 5th grade 3-star medicine pill in pill competition, he had gained some experience. Now that the feeling was still there, he should carefully taste it. The sky soon darkened. The sound of the disciples of Purple Radiance sect training in the distance gradually faded away. The entire Purple Flower Mountain Palace was brightly lit, and the light flickered. The place where Xiao Yan was at was very quiet, and no one came to disturb him, causing him to have a good rest for the whole night. The next day, when Xiao Yu arrived again, a jade bottle appeared in his hand. It was an exquisite jade bottle. Although Xiao Yan didn't know what it was, he could see envy in Xiao Yu's eyes when he looked at the jade bottle. It was definitely a good thing. "This is the body tempering liquid that my teacher asked me to give you. It has the effect of strengthening the body. He said that he wanted to thank you for defeating Li Zan." Xiao Yu handed the jade bottle to Xiao Yan and frowned. He still said the exact words Li Daoyuan had told him. Xiao Yan took the jade bottle and couldn't help but feel shocked. In order to win the championship, he had to defeat Li Zan. Now that he had won the championship, he had also given him the reward for winning the championship. The reason why he was using the body tempering liquid was a little too much. Seeing Xiao Yan's expression, Xiao Yu shrugged his shoulders and said, "Take it. Teacher also said that if there is any pill competition in the future, you are a dark horse of the Spirit Heaven Mansion. Right now, he is only doing his best to help you." After hearing Xiao Yu's words, Xiao Yan was slightly stunned. Then, he smiled bitterly and nodded. He did not refuse anymore. He had sensed something when he took the championship token. As expected, the Spirit Heaven Mansion's Alchemist Guild had already trapped him. "And this, the medicine pill you refined during the competition yesterday. I left in a hurry and forgot to give it to you." As he spoke, Xiao Yu took out another jade box. Within the box was the 3-line Profound Spirit pill that Xiao Yan had refined. When he saw the 3-line Profound Spirit pill, Xiao Yan's face also revealed a happy expression. This was a medicine pill that he had used all his strength to refine. Its effect was the most suitable for the current him. After he had consumed a large amount of the green pattern pills from before, there was no longer any effect. Although the effects of the Profound Spirit pill and the green pattern pill were similar, they were Profound Spirit pill that were a little better than the green pattern pill. The effects of the 3-line Profound Spirit pill were several times that of the Profound Spirit pill. Now that his strength had reached a bottleneck, it would normally take a long time for him to break through once again. But with a 3-line Profound Spirit pill, he could at least increase the speed at which he absorbed Origin Monarch Key by several times, and save a large amount of time. After giving the jade box to Xiao Yan, Xiao Yu exchanged some words with him before leaving. Xiao Yu did not have much to say to begin with. It was already extremely difficult for him to take the initiative to speak with Xiao Yan. After Xiao Yu left, Xiao Yan impatiently swallowed the 3-line Profound Spirit pill and tried to absorb the Origin Monarch Key. Sure enough, the absorption speed was much faster than before. In just a short period of time, Xiaoyan seemed to have touched the barrier of breaking through to the third monarch spirit. Before breaking through to the emperor cultivation, the origin monarch key had been condensed into an origin chains after entering the origin monarch crystal. It would turn into a pure origin chains, and after breaking through to the emperor cultivation, it would turn into an origin chains. The origin chains inside his body was formed by 100 original origin monarch key. This origin chains contained even more powerful origin monarch key. Therefore, monarch emperor and emperor cultivation had a very clear distinction in strength. As for heavenly sovereign, just like when he was at the emperor cultivation, each origin chains was formed by 1,000 origin chains. When the name changed, there would be an unimaginable difference in strength. The place where the Purple Radiance sect is located is indeed rich in origin monarch key. However, the medicinal effect of the three-line spirit profound pill is only that long. I still need to make good use of it. After making up his mind, Xiaoyan walked out of the room. He followed the place that Xiao Yu had told him yesterday, and after finding the right direction, he quickly left. It was early in the morning, and the sound of disciples training could be heard from the peak of the mountain. The sound was loud and clear, and it made people's blood boil. Xiaoyan came to a dense bamboo forest in the back of Purple Radiance sect. He heard the sound of flowing water and the rustling of the bamboo forest in the distance. He couldn't help but be delighted. There was no one disturbing him here, and it was a good place for him to meditate. He sat cross-legged on a protruding boulder, listening to the rustling of leaves and the sound of flowing water. Xiaoyan quickly entered into a state of cultivation. In an instant, a huge amount of origin monarch ki rushed over crazily, and the thick origin monarch ki quickly wrapped around Xiaoyan. The latter's absorption speed also increased explosively. The surrounding origin monarch ki were rapidly reducing at a speed visible to the naked eye. Anyone who saw this would definitely be extremely shocked. This speed, it was almost comparable to the speed at which Emperor cultivation experts absorbed origin monarch ki. The origin monarch ki in this bamboo forest seemed to have found a vent. They gathered from all directions and surged into Xiaoyan's body. Under the purification of the two types of monarch flames in his body, they entered the origin monarch crystal in Xiaoyan's dantian in the purest form. Gradually, a new origin chains was formed. A fiery light flashed out from Xiaoyan's body. The Xiaoao also ran out in an unstable manner. After being in Xiaoyan's body for so many days, it had been stifled badly. The Xiaoao looked at Xiaoyan, who was fully focused on his cultivation. It let out a soft cry, and then it started running with all four hooves. It started running happily, and ran into the depths of the bamboo forest. Sensing the appearance of the Xiaoao, Xiaoyan smiled bitterly in his heart. He had never seen this guy cultivate properly before. Instead, his strength was soaring like a medicine pill. When he was in the Spirit Sky City's Black region, the Xiaoao was only at the Monarch Spirit, but now, it had broken through to the Monarch Spirit, and had reached the Sovereign Realm. However, it would be even better if you can break through to the Monarch Emperor. He laughed in his heart. The enhancement of the Xiaoao's strength could also be said to be the enhancement of his own strength. This guy was his teacher's holy beast in his previous life. There was no need to say much about his strength. If the Xiaoao could reach that level in this life, then this great world would be able to walk unhindered. After withdrawing his mind, Xiaoyan calmed his heart once again and quickly controlled the majestic origin monarch ki in his body. Very quickly, in just a short moment, the third origin chains in Xiaoyan's body had already been condensed. It flashed with a crystal clear light like a warm jade. It shook and was filled with an incomparable strength. At the same time, Xiaoyan's aura suddenly changed. A powerful aura was withdrawn as soon as it was released. Sensing that his body had become much stronger, Xiaoyan slowly opened his eyes, and a powerful feeling arose. Spontaneously, 3 monarch spirit had broken through. Chapter end. Hi guys, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.